guys, welcome. Let me tell you something. Sometimes Nigerian politics is more like a drama. Today, the spotlight is on Kenneth Okonkwo. Yes, the same Kenneth Okonkwo you know from movies. But now he is shaking the political stage. On channel television, Kenneth dropped a bomb. He called another politician a professional troublemaker. Since then, social media hasn't kept quiet. Some people are laughing, some are angry, and others say he's just turning politics into comedy. But you can't deny this. Kenneth knows how to use words to stir reaction. Whether you agree with him or not, he made people listen. That is why so many Nigerians always wait to hear what he says next. Quickly, let's take a look at the video. I'll be right back.
You know how disciplined they are? This is such a disciplined gentleman. Former Senate president. During the time he was the Senate president, our Senate enjoyed the greatest calm, no upheaval throughout. Yet they maintained their stand on certain things. Have you forgotten the doctrine of necessity? This is the great son of Nigeria that ensured that Nigeria's boat did not capsize.
All right, Mr. Okonkwo, I think that the credentials of your leadership is very well out there. So we will wait and see, how Mr. Kachiko views this recognition from INEC with regards to the ADC. But then there have been other developments. Last time when you were on this program, we did take you up on, zoning, which you say you would not support your party to, zone, and you do not see the need for it as we go into the 2027 elections. However, yesterday we saw a meeting between Mr. Peter Obi and former President Goodluck Jonathan, who, who has been wooed, or who people, a number of political parties are saying, look, if we are to actually go with the zoning formula and for parties to even have trust, maybe he will be the most viable candidate for the ADC to woo into its fold, or even the PDP to woo into its fold, to give the APC a good run for its money. But are you reading any meaning into that meeting that happened between Mr. Peter Obi and President Goodluck Jonathan?
In a democracy, the way that you reach decision is by dialogue, by compromise, by meetings, by conferences, by conventions, by congresses. So it is absolutely in order for politicians to meet and then take the decisions that they believe is in their own best personal interest and in the interest of the nation. And so we encourage dialogue amongst all our leaders.
Is the ADC... all your leaders,
yes.
Specifically, are you saying ADC leaders?
Absolutely.
Because President Goodluck Jonathan has not joined the ADC, last we checked.
Sure.
Is he being wooed by the ADC?
I told you this the last time I came here. We are wooing everybody.
Including Goodluck Jonathan.
Including Keller. Including Malcolm.
Including Goodluck Jonathan. Including Goodluck Jonathan.
Let me tell you the truth. In ADC, we emphasize membership even more than positions. And that reminds me about the sacrifice of Ralph Nwosu, a president or a national chairman of a party, stepping down in the interest of consolidating his party. The last time that he was asked, what is now your position? He said, floor member. Because the members of a political party, the people of a country, they are the bosses in a democracy. Democracy is the government of the people. We emphasize membership in ADC. Like I told you, David Mark said collective leadership. Everybody in ADC, every member is treated as a leader with equal respect, but no matter your position. So that's why we are emphasizing membership and the sacrifice that Ralph Nwosu has engendered in the party is carrying all of us along. You must be willing to make sacrifice.
Kenneth never fails to make an impact. He mixes humor with serious points about party struggles and power. Politics in Nigeria is never dull, and Kenneth Okonkwo just proved that again. Let's keep watching.
You really wave when you see this kind of meeting between Mr. Peter Obi and President Goodluck Jonathan. Can you still dismiss, again, with a wave of the hand, this issue of zoning, which quite a number of people think will be really significant in the 2027 elections?
Now, what is zoning? Zoning is, if you Consider section 14, subsection 3 and 4. He said that the composition of a government and the conduct of its affairs should be conducted in a manner that will ensure that there will be no predominance of an ethnic group or a section in a government in order to prevent dominating others. Just like what APC is doing now, that the president is appointing everything that is important, Yoruba, everything, by whatever name you call, that is important. So that offends zoning. So when you talk about
zoning, that's
whether
federal.
we are going to,
that's federal car.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So
that's not the same thing as zoning.
No, that is where the concept of zoning came. That every unit, federating unit, must be accommodated. For instance, the Constitution said in the election of your members of the executive of your party, 2/3 of the members must cover 2/3 of the states of Nigeria. That's zoning. So there's nowhere in the,
I'm sorry
yes,
to,
there's no way in the Constitution.
Just a moment. I think it's important for us so that our viewers are not confused.
Yes,
they are closely related.
Yes,
the issue of zoning and federal character, but they're not quite the same thing.
No, you are talking about. When you talk about
we're talking about the leadership of the presidential candidate, leadership of the party. Yes.
Good. Now, if you're saying it under ADC, and let me say this, presidential election by any party is advisory. There is no way you guys, it's not constitutional. You cannot. The party can advise. APC in 2023, they said Lawan is the candidate chosen by APC, who eventually emerged. Tinubu said no. He's going to contest, and he's allowed by the Constitution to do so. So it's advisory. So what ADC is saying, in order to avoid rancor amongst us, I told you that the first leadership vision of David Mark is internal democracy. We are going to allow a free and fair contest where every aspirant should come in, contest, and whoever wins, the party will support that person.
Has that decision been taken already?
No, ADC has not even started having meetings.
Yeah, so how do you know that this is the stance of the ADC?
Because that is what the Constitution says. That is what internal democracy says. Irrespective of whatever ADC says, you must still allow whoever wants to contest to contest.
These primaries that have been thrown open to everybody.
No, it's not. Like I said, constitutionally, you can't restrict
it's going to be open primaries.
I wanted to explain to you what zoning was actually saying. Well, if the president now emerges, whether against the zoning arrangement of the party, the president will now have to ensure that he makes his appointment to reflect the federal character. That was where I was coming.
Okay, so the primaries that were thrown open in ADC for everybody to contest,
every interested
person.
Yes, in line with internal democracy.
So it's not an articleship.
No, how can it be?
Okay.
It's not possible. It is not just possible. This ADC was formed by negotiation of all the political opposition leaders. You saw them during the unveiling time. So I'm really surprised. Look, Atiku, as a Democrat, must go into primary. Let me tell you what happened, and you can check my interviews.
Okay. When
I was in Labour Party, as a spokesperson of P2B, I said Labour Party cannot reserve presidential ticket for P2B. Go and check my interviews. That he must go through primaries and emerge so that nobody will be dissatisfied. Then I was supporting him wholly. So I want you to understand the beauty of going into primaries so that you will attract other aspirants. And when they come into primary, whoever wins, they will be the support base that he would have from all the zones that will help him to win the general election. Winning the primary election does not make you president. The most important thing is the general election. I'm still unclear as to what changed, though. Yeah. I mean, with your support for Mr. P2B. No personal reason. I made it clear that Labour Party as our base, whatever happens to that party has happened to our alliance.
Why?
That is just it.
He's in, but
He's not a member.
He's not. Well, we don't know.
Well, he's a member by word. He's a member by word of mouth of the ADC.
Of the ADC.
Good.
Well, so we would think that
Your alliance
will continue with him in the ADC.
I have told you that whoever wins the election of ADC in the presidential primary, I will support. Yes, but I've told you that if Labour Party, that was the foundation of our relation, we met ourselves in Labour Party, is no longer there. Going forth will be a new arrangement. And you have the right to decide what you will do going forth.
So there's no impasse between both of you.
Don't know what?
There's no impasse between both of you.
I don't have any personal problem with my brother P2B. Nothing.
Okay.
No, nothing at all. No personal problem. Politically, I've told you my own strategy. What I think is a winning strategy. That's a different thing altogether.
Okay. Well, so as we move forward now, because I mean, we do know that somehow the political temperature will now start to rise as political parties find their footing. The PDP is hoping to hold its convention in November. What are the next steps now for the African Democratic Congress?
The next step is consolidation. We have crossed the main hurdle. You know, a lot of people have been saying, even before we arrived, they say we were dead. I said, how can somebody who has not arrived die? You remember when they were saying dead on arrival? I said they are daydreamers. That is their wish. Now that we have been recognized by INEC according to the law, we fulfilled all the conditions, which is giving 21 days notice to INEC whenever you want to have any meeting to elect your leaders. That happened in 29 July. It is consolidation, right from the polling unit. So we will consolidate our executives from the polling unit to the ward, to the local government, to the state, and then to the national. And APC will go back to Bodilon.
Well, we also will be looking.
That was intense. Kenneth speaks his mind boldly, whether people like it or not. Some see him as brilliant, others think he is dangerous. But one thing is clear, he knows how to keep Nigerians talking. Now I want to hear from you. Is Kenneth fighting for truth or just looking for attention? Share your thoughts in the comment section. And if you are just coming across my channel for the very first time, very much welcome. Please hit on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell icon to get notified on time whenever I upload any latest video. I will not fail to appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing, and to my returning viewers, thank you very much for viewing my videos. For more political stories and breakdown, like, share and comment in the comment section. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged. I will see you in the next video.